Greetings, Bowtie Guy 85 here once more, and we are continuing our discussion on suits. Now we are discussing three-piece versus two-piece, which is better. And we'll also be talking about single-breasted versus double-breasted, and which is better. Now, again, one's not superior to the other when I say versus. We're more going to be discussing pros and cons, and again, these styles come down to personal preference, so it's what one person prefers over the other. I'm going to tell you why I like three-piece suits. I've been pretty exclusive to three-piece suits for at least 10 years, maybe longer, especially for work, during different things like that. I prefer the three-piece style. What's great about having the vest, there's many things that's great about having the vest. For one, the vest hides much of the shirt placket. So let's say you haven't had time to iron your shirt, it has some wrinkles. Well, the good news is you're only seeing about 2 buttons up, and you're seeing a little bit to the right and the left of the placket. You're not seeing the whole torso of the shirt. So if there's some wrinkles here and there, big whoop. So that's one thing. What I also like about the vest is a fun way to further accessorize yourself. I've got my watch chain here, or a fob chain, as they call it. So it gives you another canvas to accessorize on. I also like the vest. It gives you another option if you're somebody who likes to mix and match and do the whole separates look. You have another piece to work with here. You can take the vest, you can pair it with another suit, you can take the vest, pair it casually with a pair of jeans. Not that I would do that myself, but it gives you so many more options. I mean, the jacket and the pants, they give you options, but now having this third piece, there's so many other things you can do. You can break it down into so many more combinations of looks, as opposed to what you can do with the two-piece. And again, not to say there's anything wrong with just the two-piece, but I just wanted to discuss the pros of the three-piece and why that's better. And I also wanted to talk about the single-breasted and the double-breasted look. So one pro to the single-breasted look is you can do things like add a vest, and if you don't have the vest, having the single-breasted look, you can have that kind of open jacket look. The tie hangs down the placket. If you're wearing suspenders, those show off, so you kind of get more of a definition of the look overall. Whereas opposed to the double-breasted, you never really see the double-breasted jacket worn openly. It's not something that's going to hang loosely like this jacket here. It's something that is usually kept closed, and it comes, there's multiple buttons to the look, but there's really only 1 or 2 buttons that hold the jacket shut. There's usually an interior button on one side of the jacket, and then an exterior button on the other side of the jacket. And a lot of times the double-breasted look, it comes pretty far up on the torso, so you're not getting to see as much of what's going on with the look. Now there is one pro to that, which I discussed with wearing the vested suit look, is you're hiding some of that shirt. So if you haven't had a chance to iron your shirt, you got a lot of wrinkles going on, the double-breasted jacket is also going to be a good way to hide that. So there's some pros and cons to that. In my previous video, we discussed the fit differences between the single-breasted and double-breasted look. So there are, if you haven't checked that out, I suggest you do, because there are some natural kind of pros and cons that show up in that discussion as well. So that is just a basic little versus conversation between the three-piece and the two-piece, and the single-breasted and the double-breasted. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on the subject, so hit me up in the comment section. Always like and subscribe, and until next time.